Ash Wednesday marks the onset of the solemn season of Lent. It's a period in the calendar of the Church during which we are encouraged to set aside periods of time for prayer and study, and also to impose upon ourselves some discipline or other. It may be in giving up something that we are especially fond of, or it may be that we take something on, such as committing to reading a portion of St. John's Gospel once a day or some other devotional exercise. Lent remembers the 40 days that Jesus spent being tempted in the wilderness by the devil. In the present circumstances, and to mark the season more obviously, the altar and processional crosses in St. Anne's will this year be veiled, symbolically anticipating the joy of Easter Day when they'll be removed and we shall see them once again in all their polished glory. Human life has a beauty about it that does not revolve around the superficiality of image. It is truly precious and the most wonderful gift from God. There are so many organisations around the world that seek to defend and protect it. For in all life there is the spark of the divine. It's not a disposable commodity. On Ash Wednesday, I use a form of words that to many 21st century Western ears may sound harsh and more candid than they might want to care to hear about. From dust you have come, and to dust you shall return. But they are simply stating a simple fact. In them we acknowledge the fragility and limitations of our physical bodies. Paradoxically, or so it would seem, I've always found these words and the thought that lies behind them truly liberating. Because having had accepting them for the truth that they convey, then life becomes so much more enriched. Every moment of the breath of life that we have been given can be enjoyed and cherished. Gratitude is discovered for every single good gift around us that comes from God. The perspective of the eternal upon that which is transitory and passing is cast. Each day becomes an offering of love to God for all that He provides. At the centre of Christian teaching and belief lies an interplay between life, death and resurrection. For the Christian, the words of the Ash Wednesday liturgy remind us of the belief that life goes further and beyond that which is physical, to something much deeper and which pertains to the soul. For we believe that our actions on earth have a consequent accountability for our souls both here on earth and in eternity. As Jesus teaches us, "When I was in prison, did you visit me? When I was naked, did you clothe me? When I was thirsty, did you give me a drink?" We Christians speak about heaven, not only in the creeds that we recite each Sunday and also find it in Holy Scriptures. The faith speaks about all things being made new. We take seriously Jesus' words on the cross when he promised paradise to the penitent thief, the promise he made to his disciples that he was going to prepare a place for them, that where he is, they may be also. The ancient Lenten words of the Church are not intended to make us fearful or to depress us. They remind us of the hope into which Christians are baptised. They point towards what it means to experience freedom in Christ. On Ash Wednesday, we discover, in the midst of a metaphorical winter, an unconquerable summer. This enables us to avoid the grip of anxiety as it reminds us to put our trust in the love of God, that unlike possessions, health, wealth, status, power or honour in the world's eyes are not contingent. What we discover on Ash Wednesday is that Lent is really Easter in disguise. So then, keep the faith, and as you pray for me, I shall surely pray for you.